Yo, what's up guys, 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗕 here, back with a brand new video, and in today's optimization guide, I'm going to be giving you guys the ultimate Fortnite tutorial on how to get the best FPS. I'm going to be showcasing my new and updated methods that I've been using to get insane FPS in-game and in tournaments as of recent. Like usual, everything I show in these videos are completely safe, nothing is dodgy, and they are tested by professional PC tweakers. Of course, I'm going to be running through everything step by step, so it is straightforward for you guys to follow. And if you guys want to see more Fortnite optimization guides in the future, be sure to subscribe, because I'm on the road to 100,000 subscribers right now, and it's definitely going to motivate me to make more videos. Please subscribe, but without further ado, let's get right on in to the Fortnite optimizations. Okay, so the first optimization of today's video is going to be using a software called 𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘 to optimize our FPS. And 𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘 is actually on the Epic Games store, so it's certified by Epic Games, the creators of Fortnite, so obviously it's going to be working extremely well for Fortnite. So right here, as you guys can see, I'm getting stable FPS. It's okay. So you can see currently I'm in the 200 range, so 200 to 300 FPS at times. And if I look up in the sky, swing my pickaxe, it's around 300 FPS, 320 FPS. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is run 𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘 and showcase the features. I'm going to show you guys how much FPS I can actually get out of the game. So here is me running 𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘 right here. And as you guys can actually see, there are so many features that I can just turn on. These are completely free right here, as you guys can see. And then if you go to the games tab right here, which is the main showcase right here, you can actually get specific Fortnite optimizations. So we click on Fortnite right here, and then you have some optimizations. So there is of course the light mode, which is completely free guys, and you'll get all of these insane optimizations as seen on screen. And there is the best performance mode, which is part of the premium plan right here guys, and it includes 19 amazing optimizations which we're going to be trying out. Now I'm going to restart my game and show you guys the performance change. Okay, so I've now just restarted my game, and as you guys can see, I'm instantly getting improved FPS. So before I was averaging 200, maybe 250 FPS, and if you guys can see right now, I'm in the 300s. It is not going down to 200 at all. Look at this. And if I look in the sky right here, as you guys can see, which was the test I did before, I'm getting 400 FPS at times, which is crazy considering it was on 300 FPS last time when I did the test. That is a 25% boost in FPS right here, as you guys can see. That's absolutely insane. I'm definitely going to be keeping these optimizations on for the upcoming cash cups because they are completely insane. And if you guys don't trust 𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘 for whatever reason, just know that they are trusted by over 1 million users on the Epic Games store. I want to shout out 𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘 for sponsoring this video, because without them I wouldn't be getting this insane FPS, and I'm going to leave a link in the description to install 𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘. Okay, so the next optimization right here is actually one I've never showcased on my channel before, because it is quite straightforward actually, and it's basically going to be removing the RGB lighting on your keyboard. Removing the lighting on your keyboard is of course going to give you a performance increase, because your CPU needs to process the lighting when you have the setting on. So you can either turn off the lighting of your keyboard by going into the app of your keyboard and then just turning it off. However, mine is actually more simple than that, and I'm actually going to show you guys right here. So I'm going to start recording, as you guys can see, and I play on a SteelSeries Apex Pro right here. And what I can actually do is just go to the menu right here. As you guys can see, there's a little screen, illumination, and then brightness, and then I just turn this off. And if you put your brightness actually on 0, well then there are no lights being displayed, so it will count as your RGB being off. We should now have increased performance and our game should be smoother. And if you're wondering if you have lights on your mouse, you should do the same to your mouse. However, as you guys can see, I don't have any lights on my mouse. Okay, so the next optimization in today's video is insanely important guys, and it's going to be adjusting your Nvidia control panel settings. So if you go anywhere onto your desktop right here, as I am, and you right click, go to Nvidia control panel, you need to select this, and it's going to load up your Nvidia control panel settings. Now it may take a second, but once it's loaded, you need to go ahead to the top left and press adjust image settings with preview. And then you need to make sure use the advanced 3D image settings is selected, and then simply press take me there. And now here you are in the 3D settings right here, and then after this I'm going to show you a bonus setting that you can actually adjust to make sure your computer is running fine. Okay, so right here we are going to focus on 4 main settings to adjust that will give you the best performance out of your game. So if you guys scroll down to low latency mode right here, you guys want to make sure this is on. If you are on a mid to high end PC, However, if you're on a very low end PC, I would recommend putting this on ultra. If you're unsure of what end your PC is on, I'd recommend testing around, but for most people, having it on is the best. And then if you scroll down to open GL rendering GPU, just make sure this is selected to your graphics card and nothing else. For example, integrated graphics that could come with your CPU, unless of course you don't have a graphics card, then just make sure it's on the CPU one. And then power management mode, make sure this is on prefer maximum performance. Of course, you want to have maximum performance out of our game, not normal, because this might save energy, electricity. However, we're going to have decreased performance. And then if you scroll right here down to texture filtering quality, just make sure this is on high performance. Even performance is going to have a decreased performance compared to high performance. So that is all good. And then if you go to the left right here, go to change resolution under the display tab. Just make sure your refresh rate by your monitor is on the highest possible. So I have 2 monitors, so I need to make sure this is good for 2 monitors. However, just make sure it's on the highest. So a 240Hz monitor is my main gaming monitor, and then my other monitor is a 144Hz monitor, so I make sure that is on the highest. Now once we're done, we could just simply hit apply in the corner and we should be good to go. So now we can test our game out after applying these insane optimizations. Once again, I want to shout out 𝗧𝗛𝗕𝗦𝗕 for sponsoring this video. So that is going to be it for today's optimization guide, and I hope you guys' games are feeling insanely smooth right now, because mine definitely is. Everything I'm doing right now feels as smooth as butter. Like, I can literally edit down so smooth. Like, oh my god, I'm moving. Okay, so if you guys want more videos in the future, be sure to subscribe. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.